Alright, what is going on, everybody? It is your boy RyanTSG back with another video, and today I'm going to be doing just like an NBA 2K17 overview video. And I'm sorry for no upload yesterday. I promise you I'm going to adjust to my new schedule and it's all going to be alright with the videos soon, alright? But we're just going to go through and like see all the stuff they've given us, and I'm going to tell you guys like what my opinion is on the game and what they've given us, and you're about to find out. So let's start off on April 13th. This is when they released the cover of the Legend Edition for NBA 2K17. Kobe Bryant, this was on April 13th. Mamba Day just got everybody excited about the game, especially me. I was very excited to see Kobe on the cover. Even though I'm not that big of a Kobe fan, I just thought it was really cool that they did it on his retirement day. I just thought it was a really good idea. And of course, they also told us what the pre-order items would be, like a rough amount of them, and what the shoes would look like, Kobe's shoes in NBA 2K17. So then after that, they showed like different videos of players coming to mocap, and if you don't know what that is, it's basically when players in the NBA put on a suit and their like motions are captured by like these sensors, and it goes to a computer, and that's how they get like the movements in the game and stuff. So they tweeted out that they had like Zach LaVine and Aaron Gordon come out to mocap and, you know, just throw down some nasty dunks. So that isn't really big news, but I'm just going through everything. So then after that, we had the next, probably one of the bigger news out of these, Paul George on the cover of NBA 2K17. Now, it was leaked on like some kind of pre-order site. I remember that whole thing. And then like later that night, you know, they were like, oh, we're gonna go on stream and announce the cover athlete, but it was already leaked. So that's kind of trash. I kind of feel bad for you, 2K. So then we had the reveal of Team 2K, which is basically like the 2K17 like team of players, and it was Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant, Draymond Green, Paul George, Andre Drummond, Jimmy Butler, and Karl Anthony Towns. So then we have June 22nd, where a 2K TV episode came out, and it was the finale, and Ronnie 2K came on the show and talked about how there would be timed locker codes and, you know, free agent cards in the game, and he talked about a lot of NBA 2K17 features. Not a lot, but it was a good bit, and it's kind of hard to remember because I don't want to rewatch it. It would take too long, and there was just some things that Ronnie 2K said about NBA 2K17 in that episode of 2K TV. So then they showed even more people coming to like get their body scanned for the game, and then after that they gave us some even bigger news. Now, even though this isn't like as big as a deal, like because not many people play this mode, they added a league expansion feature into NBA My League and My GM, which basically means you can add more teams in the NBA so that you can create your own team of like, I know you could rebrand a team this year in My GM and My League and make it your own kind of, but this is like adding more teams to the league so more players can play, and you can have your own unique team. So like, you can have your own team, but it wouldn't be like, you know, have like the Wizards players on it. It would have like your own unique players on it. I mean, you wouldn't create the players, of course. It would be auto-generated or some kind of, we don't really know the full details on that yet. But basically all they said here was, you know, there's going to be a feature this year so that you can expand your league in My League and My GM and have your own unique team. So honestly, so far so good. We're all the way to July 19th. So I'm okay with what they released so far, but we're gonna keep scrolling and we're gonna see what happens. I forgot to say, they also announced that they're bringing the season mode back in the game, including the playoffs mode, according to the My GM and My League expansion feature article. And for those of you who are watching this out in Italy, probably not, but shout out to you. Pretty much, if you guys didn't know already, you are not going to have Paul George on your cover. you're going to have Danilo Gallinari. So pretty cool, you know, having a player with your own nationality on the cover. That's pretty cool. So then we're down to July 27th, where it kind of got chaotic here, around here. It's close to it. They announced that they're bringing in the 2016 to 2017 USA men's basketball team onto the game, including Coach K is going to be in this year's NBA 2K, which is going to be pretty cool. That's going to be, you know, it won't make that much of a difference in my team, but hey, you know, to see his face in the game, that's okay. But then they announced if you pre-order the game, you will be able to use the 92 Dream Team and have their jerseys for your My Players, so that's honestly pretty cool. So then they announced what the card designs look like for 2K17, and boy oh boy, are they ugly. I do not want to see that again. Oh my goodness. I think they are very bland. Hopefully they add a color scheme to the game, and those are just for the free agent cards, but I'm not sure. There could be a chance still. What I noticed is that if you look here on this picture here, let me save it so I can put it in my video editor. If you look here, you see that like little gem on the card? That could be like a color for the free agent cards. So that could mean they could have other colors for other cards. So you never know, man. You never know. So then after that, they showed us what Team USA would look like and the 92 Dream Team. And the faces kind of look like, oh my gosh, they're a little off, but you know, I'm not too picky about that. As long as like it's accurate ratings, I think I'm gonna be okay. Like, I don't mind the graphics unless they're like really, really bad. But there are some things that they show us later that are just bad. So then they announced the 2K17 soundtrack, and honestly, it looks okay, but I really don't care about it. I just turn off my music because being a YouTuber, if you like turn on the music and play it in your videos, you're probably gonna get a copyright claim. So usually, if you're a YouTuber, you should turn it off, just letting you know. So then after that, I totally forgot it's 2K's pinned tweet, so it didn't pop up in their Twitter feed. Pretty much it was just the national anthem and players just like this. It was supposed to be like a trailer for the game, but I mean, there wasn't really any like playing in it, so I don't know, man. So then they showed us what Paul George looked like. They said we're releasing screens on our Instagram account from now on, just like every day, so go follow us. And they released a screen of Paul George, and people were pretty mad because they already showed Paul George in the trailer, so they want to see other people. And let's just keep scrolling up. To be honest, I am not that mad at what they've done so far. Like, I want to be surprised. So I'm not mad that they're just not releasing gameplay yet. But then again, if it's bad, like, then I'm screwed. But you know, people want to see stuff before the game comes out, and I guess that's okay. And that would be better for 2K because it would build up the hype. I mean, that's just it. And this is our last bit out of 4 months. They released this, which is probably just crossed the line for everybody who has just not been liking what they've been releasing. It's this picture of Jimmy Butler. And man, oh man, I didn't think that Jimmy Butler was actually that fat in real life. But it may be just the way 2K did it. It must have been. So pretty much, that Jimmy Butler looks like he's fat, like really fat. And it doesn't look right, and it's almost like kind of disturbing to look at. I mean, to be honest, like, I don't even know. Guys, I'm gonna be honest, I'm really not that picky about the graphics. Like, as long as they're like not completely bad, I'm okay with it. But like, you're really not gonna notice that in game. They're gonna be running around. It's not gonna look that bad. Like, from the sides, it really doesn't look that noticeable. I mean, if you really paid attention, yeah, but like, you're gonna be paying attention to the game, so you're really not gonna notice it. And D-Wade in the back, he kind of looks fat too. So I don't know. There must have been something wrong with the body scan this year. I don't even know yet, man. But yeah, that's gonna about wrap it up with all the content that they've released. but you guys were asking for my opinion. And in my opinion, I'm satisfied with what they've released. And I know you guys are going to be like, oh, you're crazy, Ryan. Like, you're an idiot. Like, guys, that's just my opinion. Like, you guys can think whatever you want. You guys can ask them to release gameplay, ask them to release screenshots and stuff. Like, honestly, I don't really care. I trust them that this is going to be a great game. And it doesn't look like, it doesn't look that bad to me looking at the screenshots. Besides, like, the players, like, weight and facial little mishaps. It's okay. But, like, I really don't care about that. Like, you're not really going to be focusing on that in game. You're not going to be like, oh my gosh, Jimmy Butler looks too fat. I must cancel my pre-order. Like, you're still going to buy the game. Like, people are talking about boycotting it. Like, if you're a real 2K fan, you're really not going to just cancel your pre-order because of these fat players. But, like, guys, I really don't care on what the graphics looks like. Like, if it's something really noticeable and looks really bad, then, like, ugh. But, like, it just doesn't look that bad to me at all. I know I sound crazy, but I'm satisfied with the amount of content that they've released, and I think it looks okay, to be honest. But yeah, guys, that's going to about wrap up the video. Hopefully you enjoyed. Please leave a like if you did. Comment down below what you would want to see next. I've got a few ideas coming, and the uploads are going to spike back up again. Not daily, but like probably every 2 or 3 days. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Share this with your friends. Spread the word about my channel. We actually just hit 100 followers on Twitter, so thank you guys so much. And for those of you who follow me on Instagram, I'm really not going to post that much on there anymore. I'll still post on there, so you don't have to unfollow me, but like, I'm pretty much going to mainly only post on Twitter. But yeah, guys, that about wraps up the video, and make sure to, oh yeah, subscribe if you're new, and I drew a blank there, yeah, peace, guys, peace.